security has been put forward. It's not being added as a feature. It's part of this system, security by design.
Oh, Rwanda is very, very nice today. There is so like everything has changed. You know, there's so new roads, new building, like everything has been changed. So I really enjoy the weather today.
Welcome back to the USA New Times. Today we are looking at the Rwandan's new digital ID, and we are having right now NIDA representative. Of course, we are going to have constructive conversation. We are having Jean-Claude Niyokwizerwa. He is a digital identity and trust service expert. Welcome, sir, to our conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so a lot of people, especially Rwandans living within a country and abroad, they are wondering and they have a lot of problem regarding this Rwanda new digital ID. We start like this. What exactly is Rwanda's new digital ID?
Thank you very much. Rwanda's single digital identity is one secure identity, the digital identity version of who you are.
Okay.
That institutions can trust without necessarily carrying a pile of documents, and that currently you identify yourself one way at the bank, another way at the hospital, another at districts. But with the introduction of the single digital ID, it's one identity with single verification, regardless of where you're authenticating.
And you are just try to highlight its benefits for the citizens in Rwanda and the diaspora.
Absolutely. So diaspora is not spared from this initiative. We have covered around 7 million people.
Locally?
Currently, Rwandans and foreigners, and a number of diaspora currently visiting. So quite honestly, SDID becomes even important for someone who lives abroad, because the most challenge when you live abroad is to prove who you are while trying to, open and like operationalize a Rwandan-based account, register a kid, and sorting out family matters when you can't fly in. So this is where SDID actually becomes more important for even people who stay outside of the country.
That's the core point. So how biometric enrollment at Rwandan embassies and consulate make registration easier for citizens living abroad who cannot travel to Rwanda?
Primarily, as I mentioned, Rwandans have used to visiting Rwanda at least once a year. So we have set up a desk at Gasabo district. For those who are currently in the country, they can add that on the list.
Or those who are planning to come.
Or those who are planning to come, they can add that on the list, because it becomes actually very easier to do it than trying to do it when you have flown back.
Okay.
So secondly, we have been working with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to train the mission staff, the embassy mission staff. So a number of them have already been trained. And we are intending to train the remaining part of it. Okay. So we encourage the people in the diaspora to liaise with the mission embassy where they are, so they can schedule a time for enrollment.
So are the numbers in diaspora increasing?
They are very, very increasing. The initiative, those who are visiting, as you probably have realized, this desk is always busy at Gasabo district.
Okay.
And mostly these are diaspora people. So we believe with the introduction of the mission-based services, this is going to increase the numbers. And even before that, we have provided pre-enrollment services, which can be done on a self-service by accessing the system from Irembo.
Okay.
And this is, I believe, this is something everyone can do tonight. They can access Irembo and conduct pre-enrollment. Pre-enrollment is the most time-intensive part.
Okay.
Once you have completed the pre-enrollment, enrollment is seamless. Most people are surprised how fast it's over. Yes, fingerprint capture, photo capture, it becomes very seamless. So we believe once you have completed the pre-enrollment, you can then schedule the appointment. It's a matter of two minutes, then you complete the biometric enrollment.
That's the registration process.
That's the entire registration process involves pre-enrollment.
Okay.
Pre-enrollment, which means like demographic data capturing, like ensuring that your names, parents, and the family information, all of these are correct. We are getting sources from different registries. Currently, we are numbering above 10,
Okay.
where your information may be. And then once you have confirmed that the records are what you accept, then you sign that consent. And once you have submitted, then you're ready for biometric enrollment.
Thanks for that information. So someone may wonder how NIDA is going to protect citizen personal and biometric data, ensuring that the digital ID remains secure and reliable.
Thank you very much. Security has been put forward. It's not being added as a feature. It's part of this system, security by design. So what is going to happen is, whenever you have to authenticate at points of services, all you provide is confirmation for your identity. It's not about sharing your file of information. So with that in mind, your biometric data, your demographic data are kept under strict control. So the design point is ensuring that you share less information about yourself than what you have been sharing, not more.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
And so, what the public and private services with Rwandans living abroad eventually be able to access more easily through the digital ID?
Thank you very much. Almost every service, because the law is very clear, SDID will be at the base of any service here in the country. But some of them, people in the diaspora have been operationalizing their local bank accounts.
Okay.
That becomes very seamless with a single source of trust that SDID is becoming after June 2027. And secondly, in terms of registering kids, some in the diaspora, you still have to register your children. So it becomes very seamless because the linkage between you as a parent and your kids becomes very clear. What we actually deliver is the family tree when you complete pre-enrollment. So whoever providing services to your children can easily relate your children to you automatically.
Okay.
And lastly is sorting out family matters, handling properties. So there are many services that Rwandan residing abroad will be able to access seamlessly than they have been.
Is there any next step for expanding digital ID internationally?
Obviously, we have been with the data collection now reaching around half of the Rwandan population. Rwanda has taken initiative to test what we call Smart Africa Data Exchange Platform. This is an opportunity that is going to enable Rwandans and Ghanaians and Beninese, those three countries pioneering the initiative. When one travel from Rwanda to Benin or to Ghana, they will be able primarily to identify at cross borders using identity without
Okay.
necessarily carrying the passport, which we recognize it's expensive, unfortunately. SDID will be issued free of charge.
Okay.
So you can wake up in the morning and travel to Benin and to Ghana. And it's not about traveling only. Once you arrive in Ghana or Benin, you can continue to transact as if you haven't traveled from Rwanda.
Okay.
That is, you can still access your mutuelle de santé, you can still transact, you can still conduct different
Any
transactions.
other,
Yeah, so because the services will be accessible to you as if you are still in Rwanda. So this is part of the African Continental Free Trade Area Initiative, but also the the imperatives of Rwanda to as a leader in digital transformation of, across the country. So those countries, they also have their own system, but our system is ready to test and also probably inspire some of these countries on some of the gaps that might be still in their systems. So once we are aligned, then we can launch the system.
That's a really impressive. You have
Yeah.
tried to fulfill any gap
Yeah, yeah,
to make it easier.
yeah.
So there's this issue for a lot of people who that didn't access the former ID. So is there any easy way for them to access this new simple digital ID?
Absolutely. There are many reasons why people might not have
The
requested or
former ID?
accessed
Okay.
the current ID. One of them is like children who were born abroad and to parents who are no more alive, and then might not have find any incentive to come back to Rwanda or to visit the embassies. But with the introduction of the single digital ID and especially the introduction of self-service pre-enrollment, one might access this Irembo and then conduct pre-enrollment, and schedule pre-enrollment for biometric capture. That is going to enable them because with valid birth certificate that from any country, we can authenticate the kid and link them to parents, and especially when parents had already requested the ID in the past.
Okay.
Then we can establish their family relationship. Then we can issue the ID, because the ID primarily is not intended for Rwandan. It's also intended for residents in Rwanda and those interact with Rwandan services.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for making time with the USA New Times.
Thank you.
And we hope this conversation has provided clear and useful information to anyone considering registration. Thank you again.
Thank you very much for having me. We are ready to update the diaspora in this process.
Okay.
And we believe this is going to transform the way they have been interacting with our services in Rwanda.
Here I'm with the most guy. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Please, can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you currently live abroad.
Thank you. My name is Jacques Dusabe Dayambaje. I live in the United States of America, in the state of Arizona. The city is Glendale. So, so I'm here today. I came to Rwanda like 2 weeks ago, just for personal affairs, personal issues. So now I'm here today just to request the e-ID.
EID. So
Yes.
how do you find Rwanda compared to the last years?
The weather is very nice. It's not hot. It's not cold. The weather is very nice.
Okay, as
Yes.
Rwandans live abroad, especially in the state of Arizona, how's Rwanda doing there?
They're doing different jobs. So maybe I will not be able to go in
In
details
deep,
of every
it's
single job,
understandable.
but they're doing jobs, like jobs like daily jobs that help that allow them to make income so that they can be able to to survive over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's come back to our point. How is experience with online pre-enrollment process? So before you get to come to Rwanda, have you tried online pre-enrollment process?
For the EID,
Yeah.
I had a feeling to enroll, but I was not able to do so because one time our embassy in Washington, came to Arizona just to help people over in Arizona to enroll in the EID, but I was not able to attend because of my job. You know, the day on which the embassy came to Arizona, I was supposed to go to work, so I was not able to
You
attend.
didn't make yourself to be around.
Exactly. Then the next step was to go to Washington D.C., which is too far from Arizona. Then I was having a plan to come back home Rwanda. I was like, okay, since I have a plan to go back home Rwanda, I would just enroll in the EID in Rwanda.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can you describe your experience here in Rwanda, especially at NIDA offices? How can you describe the experience?
Yes, my experience with NIDA offices is very helpful. Like
Okay.
today, I went to NIDA offices, so the people from there, they are very helpful. I was not aware that the EID enrollment is being done here at Gasabo district. I had to go to NIDA, but they told me, oh, if you're a diaspora, you have to go back to Gasabo district. But they are nice people. They did everything for me to help getting information.
We are speaking about this new system. So as Rwandan diaspora, as member of Rwandan diaspora, what steps do you hope the digital ID will make easier for you as Rwandan living abroad?
It's a lot. There's a lot of benefit of this EID. First of all, it's digital. I don't need to carry the hard copy in my wallet. So it's digital. I can even access my ID using my phone, using a computer. So it can't be lost. So actually, there's so many benefits for this EID.
So do you believe secure digital identity can strengthen the connection between Rwandan diaspora and the real Rwandans here in the country?
Exactly.
In which way?
The world is being very digital. So, for example, if I need some services from, for example, RDB, from Rwanda Revenue Authority, I can just use my EID instead of sending my physical ID. So I'm not sure if I was able to answer your question correctly.
Yes, it's in the same way, but I was also wondering, a lot of people are aware of their data security. So are you aware of how it's done? So are you satisfied on new ways they are kept so to secure your private information or data?
To be honest with you, I don't have that much information, but as of my knowledge, I think my data are kept under NIDA offices, NIDA electronic systems. That's my understanding.
Okay. So based on your experience, what message would you give to other Rwandans abroad who haven't yet registered?
I would recommend every Rwandan living abroad to register or to enroll in EID because it's very helpful, especially for Rwandans living abroad, because they don't need to carry this physical ID. They will have access on the ID wherever they are, either in the USA, Canada, Europe. They will be able to access their information, and it is safe. It is safe than keeping the physical ID in your wallet. So I would recommend everyone to enroll in this new process.
It can be lost, it's easier for digital service on Rwanda, something
Right.
so on.
Exactly. Yeah.
So as Rwandans, let's move to this way. As Rwandans living abroad, what's your positive impact on Rwandans' development? What do you think is your positive impact about Rwandans' development?
Okay, there is a lot of ways in which there is a positive impact about Rwandan development. As Rwandans living abroad, of course, we are making, we are generating income. Then we try our best also to send money in Rwanda to help our families. So when we send that money, of course, we help our families. That's number one. But number two, we also contribute in the country's development. Like for example, if let's say if I send like $100, that's an example. The $100 that I can send to my friend, my brother, he can use that money to buy, the mutuelle de santé. I don't know how you call it in English, mutuelle de santé. In that case, I'm helping the government, to pay for health insurance. So that's number one. Number two, we buy land. We make money. We come here. We buy land. We build houses. So there's different ways we people
You
living
can
in
also
abroad.
invest or buy some running businesses.
Right, exactly. We are running some businesses, we are buying land, we are buying vehicles. So actually, there is a lot of ways people living abroad in the diaspora, we are contributing in Rwandan development.
There is a saying, Rwanda is the next Singapore of Africa. Do you agree?
100%. I agree.
Go with facts.
Okay, there's a lot of
Let's be
facts.
factual, yeah.
Okay. Number one, the city is very clean. That's number one. Compared to, like, for example, if someone who was in Rwanda in like 10 years ago, or even 5 years
10
ago,
or above, or even 5, yeah.
even 5, someone who was here 5 years ago, if he comes back, he will see a lot of changes: roads, buildings, IT infrastructure. So the city is very green. That's number one. So actually, I would say Kigali or Rwanda is like Singapore because
The next Singapore of Africa.
right, because everything is being digital. Like I was surprised everywhere that I'm going, they are not accepting cash payment. They say, okay, we need electronic payment. So actually, Rwanda is like I would say maybe in a couple let's say 10 or 20 years, Rwanda will
To
be
be
like
the
Singapore.
next Singapore of Africa.
Yes, Singapore of
Okay,
Africa.
thank you, sir, for making time with the US New Times. We wish you a good health and processing what you do.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.